Hi, everyone. My name is Itri Papanikola, and I am going to be your online GED instructor this summer of 2024. I'm very excited to be standing here in front of you and to help you with these dreams and aspirations as far as the high school equivalency and hopefully even more beyond that. So today I wanted to talk during this orientation regarding some things that we're going to be doing for these 8 weeks that we'll have our class here together. So I'm going to be starting with syllabus as our first part of the orientation. And then we will visit the class where we will be doing our assignments and all the online portion, which is called iPathways. Then we will be going into GED.com, which is the website that you log in and you schedule your official exams, as well as the Illinois Constitution portion of the GED, which is an independent portion, and I will be showing you where to find it and how to complete that portion at any time during your class. So this is our class right here, our GED 0800 Net 01. We start June 10th and we end August 3rd. So 8 weeks. Here's my information here as far as my email and my cell phone. You will always be able to contact me, as well as you can reach me from iPathways, which is where our class is going to be located. And you will get an email with details as far as that goes. So obviously our class covers all the components of the GED, and everyone is different in this course. So some of you might have some portions of the GED already, and you don't have to, cover those areas. But the GED has math, language arts, social studies, science, and the Illinois Constitution. So there are 5 components. And you will have to complete all 5 of them in any order to be able to get your high school equivalency. iPathways will cover pretty much all those components as a preparatory class. So some very important things to know as far as our class goes is that your class is completely online. It's on ipathways.org. You have to complete at least 6 hours a week of work inside this database. That is equivalent to 6 assignments a week. And these assignments are located at the end of every lesson that you read and you work with. Also, every time you complete these assignments, they will be graded. And they need to be at a 70% or above for it to count. So if you're scoring something below 70%, you have 2 options. You can redo the assignment or you can move on to a different assignment. Texas Instruments TI-30XS multi-view scientific calculator is the only calculator that you're allowed to have on the GED. None other. So I recommend getting familiar with this. You can get one from the library here at COD at no charge, or you can, get one from Amazon. Either way, that is the only one that you can use. And the next step would be for you, if you don't have one, to create one, a GED student account at www.ged.com. That is where you schedule all your exams. If you need any individual support during our 8 weeks, since this class is online and I don't get to see you like I do with my in-person classes, you can email me and we can schedule a session with your questions and your concerns, either via Zoom or Google Meet. I'll be happy to meet with you one-on-one or as a group, and we can work on certain things that you're struggling with throughout the class. So you will be getting the syllabus, so I'm just going to briefly cover this. Obviously, we have all of our mathematics from 6th grade to 12th grade that is going to be covered on the math exam of the GED, the science, same thing, but it's more comprehensive. It has a lot of charts and tables and graphs, and reading involved. So it's a little different than a biology or a physics or a chemistry exam. Social studies, it is the same thing as well. You don't have to memorize a lot of things from history. You just have to know how to analyze and interpret the graphs that are in front of you and try to manage time efficiently. And that should be a good strategy. And language arts, another one, content-based, just like mathematics. There's reading, there's grammar, and there's a writing portion in here. So a lot of components to go over. Um, what we are looking for, obviously, for the summer is to make sure that, you're completing all these assignments every week, and you're trying to stay in touch with this, since there's only 8 weeks in this class. There's some policies here, access and accommodations, which is great for a lot of you. Class cancellation, we don't have to worry about that since our class is online. And at the end, just an explanation of what those GED test score levels are. So 145 is the minimum for you to pass. 165 is called GED College Ready, and 175 or above is GED College Ready and credit, which is some colleges provide you with some college credits if you are able to score in that level here. So but that's the main component of the syllabus, is to remember to stay in touch with this material on a weekly basis, 6 minimum assignments a week. And you can do more, but because it's only 8 weeks the semester in the summer, being that it's very fast, you have to stay, drawn into this, motivated, devoted to this goal, and give it everything you have on a weekly basis here to be able to stay in touch with the material. And it's nice that it's online because you can always do work from anywhere, which is definitely very beneficial. So that is something to keep in mind, and the benefits, obviously, of the online class. So once you log into your iPathways account, some of you might not have an account, so you will be getting pretty much a notification from them. I have you all in my roster, so you all have an account, but some of you might not be able to log in right away because of your password and all of that. And that's okay. You all have an account here, and that's what matters. And eventually, one way or another, there is an IT number here in case you have a hard time, maybe resetting your password and such. So, which I will be sending you on an email, and you can call them directly and they can help you with the setup of your password. So once you go in here, you will have access to the 4 main components of the GED: math, language arts, social studies, and science. So to do a little bit of a demonstration here, let's say you're going into the math, you want to start working on the math for the GED. The first thing you're going to see is something called the placement survey. The placement survey is an exam that you take in the beginning of this course to see where you are at when it comes to the knowledge of that topic. And after the placement survey is completed, then this iPathways database will create a class for you. It'll create the lessons for you. So when you go into, let's say, Introduction to Real Numbers, you can see lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. At the end of each lesson, you have something called the learning check. The learning check is the assignment that you have to complete when you're done with that lesson. It's 10 questions, multiple choice, and then at the end, you just click submit, and you are done with, the lesson. The lessons are very self-explanatory. They're very interactive. For example, there's a lesson here with integers. It covers the whole numbers. It has some questions, key terms, a little simple question, and then you can move from page to page. There's videos here that you can play. So for example, I'll play 5 seconds of this video.
I would like to show you today how to plot integers on a number line. I'd first like to draw my number line. I'll put arrows at each end to show that it can just keep going on and on in both directions. I'll start here with 0 in the middle. And then I'll represent the other integers with evenly spaced tick marks on either side.
So you can see videos are very important. These are all optional as far as the lessons go. You can actually look into pages that you really need help with, but it's a great review. It's a complete class here, and then at the end of each section, you have those learning checks. So again, you start with the placement survey. The placement survey decides what your strengths and weaknesses are in that component, and then you start doing your lessons on a weekly basis. So now, once you are ready to take one of those tests for the GED, whether you want to do the math, the language arts, social studies, or science, whether you want to do them all together or 2 at a time, it's time for you to go into GED.com, and you want to make an account here. So you can see the button sign up. If you have an account already, then you just go to login. You log in, and this is the website that you schedule the 4 main exams: math, language arts, social studies, and science. You make a student account and you start planning your official exams through GED.com. And that is something that I will be constantly reminding you throughout the summer as well, to go in here and create your account. I will also be providing you with some practice voucher exam codes. And those are going to be helping you with taking some practice exams before the official exams to see if you're ready. And the last exam is the Constitution, which is not located on GED.com. It is located here at ilconstitution.org, which is another website that I will be reminding you constantly to go to and register, as you can see down here in the bottom of the page. And once you register, you can go in and out of this website by logging in and logging out. You don't have to finish this in one sitting, but it only takes about 25 to 30 minutes to complete this Illinois Constitution. It's just a module. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. So it's something that should be very beneficial for you. So again, to wrap this orientation up, we have our iPathways where our class is located in. You are working on the components of the GED that you need help with, or you have not passed the exam related to them yet. Once you are done with that preparation on iPathways, once you complete all the modules, all the lessons, then you want to go to GED.com and schedule your official GED exam for that topic. Don't forget to get done with the Illinois Constitution as soon as you can. It does not include a test. It does not involve any fee, any payment. You can do it from home. You don't have to show up at a testing center for the Illinois Constitution. So it should be a great way to start the GED here is to get your Constitution out of the way, get 1 out of 5 done, and then continue your pursuit with the other 4 as you are working on them through your class online. So put in your work, 6 minimum assignments a week, and I think that'll be something great for you to achieve this summer. And if it doesn't happen this summer, or completely, pretty much this summer, we can always split some components to be done this summer and some into the fall. So don't pressure yourself to get all of those things done in 8 weeks, but at least have a plan. Start with the subject, work on iPathways with that subject, and then move on from one subject to the next if you'd like to do one by one these topics. So I'm always here to help you and support you in any way that I can. I'll be grading those assignments as they come my way. I'll be emailing you on a weekly basis to touch base with you. And if anyone needs any particular help and support, feel free to email me, and I'm looking forward to helping you in this journey. And together we can do anything. So good luck with the semester, and I will be talking to you very soon. Goodbye.